and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a really fun tag that I saw Porcelain Cosmetics do, and she credited Annette's Makeup Corner as the original tag creator. So I thought that this would be a super fun thing to do for my Wednesday review slash tag series, and this is the tag video if I could only have 10 palettes. Bridget, aka Porcelain Cosmetics, mentions in her video that she isn't sure if face palettes are included. Now, I am taking this tag as yes, they are included. If I was to lose my entire makeup collection, which palettes would I buy to replace them? So, the first thing I'm going to talk about is a face palette, and this would be my highlighter palette, and it is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Platinum Ice Skin Frost palette. The reason I would pick this is because it has ice cold in it, and because it also has these very colorful highlight options that are really great as a duochrome eyeshadow or as a highlight on your face. And I think that this is very versatile to have in your collection. If I lost my whole makeup collection, I would want a Skin Frost in my collection, and particularly ice cold. So the next palette, if I was to lose all my makeup palettes and I could only have 10, palette number 2 is the NYX Pro Contour palette. So this has 4 powder contours, a highlight, a pinky white, a yellow white, and kind of like a, I would say, a peachy white. And I would pick this to replace my Kat Von D Shade and Light. I need some kind of contour palette, so this is a great affordable drugstore option, and I like the way this looks on the skin. It doesn't give you that off tone like you got punched in the side of the face, which I find that my Kat Von D does. So this is what I would include for a face palette for contour. Moving into eyeshadow palettes, palette number 3 is the Honey by ColourPop Cosmetics. I would pick this palette strictly because yellow is one of those shades that never goes out of style. You can wear it during any season, and I absolutely adore the mirror in this, as well as the actual colors. It has a pressed glitter, it has neutrals, it has golds, it has bright yellow, and I think yellow is such a gorgeous, gorgeous shade, and I wanted to include a ColourPop palette, and this is my only one. So if I lost my whole makeup collection, I would replace it with Honey for a yellow eyeshadow. Also, it's affordable. Think about eyeshadow palettes as a disclaimer. I think of them as season-based. So I like browns for neutral everydays. I like yellows any season. When I think of winter, I think of pinks, purples, blues, more cool tone shades. And this palette would be my fall palette. I would also rock this during the winter or going from summer into fall. My fall palette is the Makeup Geek Autumn Spice palette. And I do want to disclaim that I think 2 or 3 of these shades I replaced for shades that are vegan. So I know this one and that one were not in the palette. I changed them up to make it vegan. But this alone, even with the non-vegan shades, is beautiful. And it's just such a staple. These top 4 kind of matte shades, satin shades, gorgeous, gorgeous. In the crease, throw on some mascara and it's an easy look. Definitely, definitely recommend Makeup Geek shadows. You cannot go wrong. They're affordable and they're absolutely gorgeous, and they're going through a rebrand. So obviously I probably wouldn't be able to get this palette, but I also didn't know that when I picked these palettes out for. So I have my summer palette, I have my fall palette. Now going into kind of everyday palettes, my everyday palette picks would be the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam. Disclaimer, this is dirty AF, but it is well loved and well used. I would pick this strictly for these brown colors because they are great in the crease with a darker shade in your outer V, and it's just a great everyday, throw on some thick cat eye and a mascara and go out the door. I love, love, love this palette since I got it in 2019, and it has definitely become a staple in my collection. The next palette that I would include is the Jackie Aina palette, and this is just gorgeous. I mean, that green, the pinks, the purples, it's so bright and so colorful. You can get a lot of either colorful looks or neutral looks using that and this. I used this for my birthday night out look, and it did not disappoint. I got so many compliments. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I love, love, love the packaging on this. I filmed this tag, I had the Naked 2 included, and now that I'm refilming this and rethinking about it, I would not include the Naked 2. I would actually pick Alien over it, and I know Alien is getting discontinued, so if I had to rebuy it in a not discontinued world, I'd replace it with something like Naked 2. The reason I picked Alien over Naked 2 was because I like the shades in this better. There's more mattes and it performs better overall. But this top section is just absolutely stunning, and I really can't give up this palette. It's one of my favorites by Jeffree. So for a cool tone palette for every day, Alien. I've done neutrals, I've done my summer palette, I've done my fall palette. Now we're going into colorful palettes, and I have 3. So the first one is actually another discontinued item, or going to be discontinued. It's the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette, and I picked this because of these bright colors, these pressed glitters, and this kind of brownie taupey mess going on up here. It is gorgeous, it's colorful, and I love those kind of terracotta browns. So I picked Thirsty because of that, and I love, love, love the formula. Up is another Jeffree Star palette. It is the Jawbreaker palette, which is one of my favorites. And obviously this was picked for the colors in it, the color payoff, and the selection. You have pastels, you have greens, you have pinks, you have neons, you have even like these neutrally browns down here like Cone. It's just such a great palette, and the color Jawbreaker in there as a highlight is gorgeous. This is probably in my top 5 of palettes. I mean, this was killer. But not least, because these are in no particular order, the Urban Decay Electric palette, which I don't use enough, but if I needed some bright, bold shades, it'd be the Electric palette. I do have some other bright palettes, such as Sugar Pill, but the red is not vegan, and the packaging on this is gorgeous, and this is just a great palette. I love Urban Decay shadows. These are good quality, and I know that they will stay on the eye, and just absolutely stunning. I love wearing Chaos as a thick eyeliner, and if I had a life where I couldn't wear Chaos as an eyeliner, it would be a very sad, depressing life. So Urban Decay Electric would have to come with me. This was one of the very first palettes I ever bought. Lost my entire makeup collection. Those are my picks for top 10 palettes, or 10 palettes that I could repurchase. So that is my video for today. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below, and thank you so much for watching.